how are you? I know I didn't come here yesterday. I felt like I needed a rest day. So, but here I am today, starting with day 6 of my Carol Countdown to Christmas. So today, as you can see, I've already got half of my eye makeup, or half of my face done. I am going to attempt to mimic this over here, and I know it doesn't seem to be very Christmassy, but I assure you, if I can do what I want to do, after I get my night sky, I'm going to try to do a silhouette, and we'll see if I can make it look the way I want it to look. So maybe you can guess where in the Christmas story this might be, but for now, I just want to get started. All right, so I have never done an eye look like this, so I wanted to try it. And in order to start it, I'm actually going to go with a white. And actually, I have been doing this to try to get as little of the white on the rest of my face as possible. I'm trying to do this little night sky. And I don't know, if it doesn't turn out the way I want it to, I might just do the silhouette of one of the things that I want to put on my eye. I actually tried on my hand to do this, and you probably see it now. So anyways, I am going to attempt to do this because the song that I'm singing today is What Child Is This? It's also another favorite. I mean, I can't even choose. There's just too many songs that I love that are Christmas songs. And I was practicing yesterday, and I practiced a little bit today with the song What Child Is This? Let me know if you like that song. I know some people prefer the more upbeat songs, the faster songs, but What Child Is This is actually one of my favorites. I love it, and maybe it's because I love slow and peaceful. I also like the fast and the upbeat, but all right, so here we go. Oh, it's so nerve-wracking to try to do these because I've never been very good at eyeshadow, and so I am trying to get better, trying to do better at blending. In fact, at the beginning of my Carol Countdown to Christmas, I don't know if any of you noticed, when I did the red and I did the blue, it was very, very sharp edges, and I really want to learn how to do like the softer edge looks. And this one, it's still kind of sharp at the end, but I want to be able to blend in better. So I practiced the last video I did with the Christmas tree. I tried blending a little bit better, and I gotta say, I was actually proud of myself because it came out better than I thought. So I really enjoyed doing that. So today I wanted to try and go with a soft look again. So try to blend in these colors and try to do a little night sky. As you can see, I put little stars on that one, and yeah, so all right, so with this purple, it's actually my pigment, my purple pigments, this. Now I am going to put some black, actually, from my eyeshadow trio to get this darker color, which actually ended up looking like an indigo when I blended them together. So let's see here. I can kind of blend these. Kind of makes it look a little bit more indigo when I add in the purple to my black. So I was trying to go for a gradient kind of a color, and it works. So that's what I'm going for. And I did the other one first just to make sure that I could do it. At one point I felt like I should just quit because I didn't feel like it was coming out the way I wanted it to. But it's alright. It came out okay. But even now I can see this one's not as dark. So let's add a little bit more black. Try to get it a little bit darker. Blend it in some more. All right, let's see it. This one still looks a little light. A little bit more black. Like I said, I'm using this eyeshadow trio. All right, that's pretty good. Okay, and then from here, I do my black eyeliner, my black liquid eyeliner. And I have a vision in my head of what I want to do. And when I went to sing goodnight to my girls, they asked me, "Oh, were you doing your live, Mom?" And I said, "No, I wasn't doing it yet. I was doing half of my makeup just so I can make sure I could do it." And I said, "I'll go do my live after I put you girls to bed." And then I told them what I was going to attempt to do, and they're like, "Ooh, that'll be really cool." I'm like, "Yeah, if I can get it done." So here, I'll show you actually. It doesn't look much like I would like it to, so I don't know. Maybe it'll be a total fail, but I'll have tried, right? You never know if you don't try. Have you guys ever heard the story of the fourth wise man? I was thinking of that as I was singing to my girls, because not only did they ask me to sing Little Drummer Boy, but since I told them what I was going to attempt to do the wise man on the camel for my makeup look, I thought, you know, I'm going to attempt a camel and one of the wise men, and if I can't do it as well as I want it to, I'll just say that it was the fourth wise man on his way without his companions. And I didn't want to get on here too late, so I didn't have time to look up the story. I can't remember it completely. But it goes something to the effect of the fourth wise man went on his way a different way, or he was going to catch up to the other wise man later. And he was bringing, I think it was like different gems. Like I know he had a pearl, and he had, I think, a ruby and maybe a sapphire. And along his way, as he was trying to find his way to see baby Jesus, he ended up helping all these other people with his treasures. And then when he came to see baby Jesus, he apologized for not having anything to give him. And of course baby Jesus was like, "Yeah, no, you helping other people was even better than giving me any jewels." So Anyways, I'll have to look up the story again. It's a pretty nice story. If you know it better than I do, please comment below or tell me where to find it. I mean, I'm sure I can find it by doing a Google search, but so I'm using now this Extra Last Violet pencil, and I'm just following the line that I had already made here with the black, just to give it a little bit more, give it a double wing. And then I'm just going to go underneath here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. You know, all day long, I was trying to think of what makeup I could do for today's live, because I'd already done the shepherds and I'd already done a manger. Well, I didn't do a manger, I did just baby Jesus with the star, and I thought, oh, I didn't want to do that again. And I was actually wearing a poinsettia in my hair and poinsettias in my locket earrings and in my locket necklace. And then I decided to do this color scheme, and I was like, gosh, it does not match. But then I thought, oh, who cares if it matches or not? And then I thought, I care. So, oh, so then when I finished putting my girls to bed, I got this hair bow instead. And then I switched out my, in here, I had poinsettias, so I switched out the stars. And if you catch the stars in the right light, it actually looks kind of purplish. It's super cute. And I have another star right here as well. I don't know if you can see that. I can't see it because I got stuff on my on my screen. But yeah, so that's what happened. See, that didn't really take long at all. Now I'm going to add this little piece right here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Just lengthening the eyeliner. It was actually easier on the other side. I almost feel like I'm going to ruin this one. And then I put some purple. I think I have to let the black dry. It's still kind of wet right there. All right, so while I wait, I'm going to do the stars real quick, and then I'm going to, oh, actually no, I need to do my mascara first. See, it's not dry yet. Maybe, I know, I'll do my blush while I wait. Because I was going to have my hand, put my hand there to kind of do my makeup. I didn't put my blush yet. And now I see I put too much. Oh, goodness. Oh, I went a little too heavy on that side. I was able to smooth it out a little bit. There we go. All right. Ooh. All right, let's use this black. Mostly dry. Let's see, I can connect the purple. I may need to do the black again because it's not far enough up to show. For those people that do the long inner liner wing, I don't know how you do that. That was hard. That was hard. All right. Mascara. So I know I've asked this a few times, but how are you coming along with your Christmas shopping? Oh gosh, we finally got a few things ordered. Was it last night? Yeah, that was another reason why I didn't do my live. We had to get some Christmas shopping done. So I was busy doing that and resting up because, well, 5 lives all in a row. Yeah. Sometimes you run out of ideas and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I was running out of ideas for makeup. I didn't want to do something new. I mean, something old. And I already have an idea for tomorrow. So I hope you enjoy tomorrow's as well as today's. I'm almost done. And then I'll do the little silhouette and I'll get to my song. It was actually a harder song because it's in the key of F. And so there were actually some chords that I'm just going to sing through because my zither, you have to play the actual notes. It's not like, at least to my knowledge, it's not like a guitar where you can change the position of your fingers and get a different note, or on the piano where you can play a black key or a white key and get a different note. On the zither, it's like the same note. So there's one flat, and if you get an accidental, for those musical people out there, if you get an accidental, you can't do them on the zither. So there's a couple of accidentals, and I tried to find the easiest piece that I could, the easiest piece of sheet music that I could find. And even so, it still had a couple of accidentals, and I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do that? So that was another reason. I was practicing quite a bit yesterday. I printed out the sheet music, and then I printed out just the words. Because what I've been doing is I'll print off the words, and I'll show you here in a minute. And then I look at the sheet music and I write down the note over the word when I have to play it on. So it's fun, but also I don't know. I had to think how I was going to do it. And then I realized that I had been messing with the tuning of it so much that it was out of tune, because when I got the zither, I can't even remember what key it was in, but I had tried playing, oh gosh, I don't even know what songs they were. Oh, yes, I do. It was back when we were still in New York. I'd actually tried playing a few lullabies, and I had to change the key in order to play the lullabies. And so I changed the key, and then I don't even know what key it was. Anyways, I put it all, I changed it. I tuned it up. Hopefully I did a good enough job. For those of you that are much more musically inclined than I am. But again, like I've mentioned before, I hope you enjoy my little renditions. I really, really love music, and I love sharing my joy of music with others. My husband has told me a few times in the past, you know, you don't have to sing the kids to sleep anymore. They're older kids. They're older now. They don't really need lullabies at bedtime. And I'm like, but I really like to do it. So I do. And I like to think that one day they're going to think back, just like I think back on my mom singing to us and reading to us, and be like, wow, I can't believe she did that for so many years. Or, man, I really loved having her sing to me. I wish she were here to sing to me again when they move out of the house. Or that they'll want to call me at bedtime and be like, Mom, remember that song that you used to sing to me every night? And I'll be like, you know, yeah, the one that you chose and asked me to sing to you every night. I've told them they could ask me to sing other songs, and Benjamin will ask me some really funny songs sometimes, and I'm like, really? Okay. And the kids make up songs sometimes. And then they'll tell me to sing their made-up songs. And I'm like, I don't know that song. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So, last things that I have to do is the silhouette and my stars. I'm going to start with my stars and then do the silhouette. So I'm just using our Crystal liquid eyeliner. And I'm just basically going to put dots all over my night sky canvas. Just dots. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Isn't that pretty? When I went to put Benjamin to bed, he said, Mom, what sky is that? Is it in the nighttime when the sun's going down, or is it in the morning when the sun's coming up? And I was like, you know, I don't know. It's kind of in between. So, guess just interpret it however you wish, my boy. There are my stars. Real. Does that look like a night sky? You know, another song that I was thinking of as I was getting this night sky together, I was thinking of my husband's favorite song, his favorite Christmas song, Silent Night. He made a noise because he actually, that's not one of his favorites. He thinks it's too slow. I think. Anyways, all right, enough of that. Okay, so the problem here now is, should I attempt my sad little camel? I think I will, because then it defeats the purpose. All right, let's try this camel. And then once I get my camel done, I'll do my Star of David. All right, wish me luck, you guys. Maybe if I do it really small, you won't be able to tell. I think I'll do that. I really was having a difficult time figuring out what to do for this song. What child is this? Like I said, I didn't want to do such a similar thing as the night before. And then yesterday, my kids were actually, well, we all were watching The Star. Have you seen The Star? It is such a cute movie. And today I can't remember what my kids were doing or saying. And I was like, yo, Deborah. That's Alegria's favorite of the camels. Anyways, if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's a really cute show. And I hope my camel doesn't look too much like a llama. Tried to make its little hump. Well, hump, its little on its neck. Here, let's see if you can. Let's see here. Little ear. And then I know it doesn't, I don't have a hump on him yet. Let's see here. Let's do a little hump. So there's a camel. The question is though, should I put the rider on top? Which I really should, because the camels didn't come by themselves, right? So let us put a wise man up here. But I think, first of all, there's no room for all three on my little canvas. Second of all, I'm definitely going to go with the fourth wise man theory on this one. So it'll be easier. All right, let's see here. To make it look more authentic, let's get a little reins. Because he's holding the reins. Can you see it? Can you see it? Does it look okay? I gotta say, I'm pretty proud of my wise man. And I was gonna do crown, but you know what? I think the silhouette is pretty good as is. So I'm gonna leave it like that so I don't ruin it. Let's see here. It looks like I missed. A little spot right there. Can't. All right, I think that's gonna have to be good enough. All right, now that I've got the camel and his rider, I want to say that the fourth wise man, his name may have started with an M.
𝗎𝗏𝗏.
Oh, what was it?
𝗎𝗏𝗏.
𝗎𝗏𝗏. My husband says 𝗎𝗏𝗏, so I was completely off. Beginning of the alphabet versus like close to the end, mid-end somewhere. All right, thank you. 𝗎𝗏𝗏. I will look up that story, or you look it up and you tell me. Anyways, all right, let's do the Star of David because he is going to follow it. He's over here and he sees it over here. So, and I hope that this Star of David comes out better than the one that I did on day 2, because that one just came out way too big. It's already too big. I made it too fat. Man. was hoping to redeem myself on this one. Looks like that's not going to happen. You know what other song's a good one for this scene? Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? But that's not the one I'm doing today. But that's also another good one. There are just so many good Christmas songs. Let me know what Christmas songs you like. There's still plenty of days left in my countdown. Does that look like the star? At certain angles it does. And I again couldn't get it straight up and down. It looks kind of crooked. But that's okay when you're working on a small canvas area like this. You can give yourself some grace. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it at that because I'm a perfectionist and I'm never going to get this exactly right. So, alright. Alright, so there you have Ardhaban. And he's following the star to get to baby Jesus, and he's running late. That's okay because he gets there eventually. Alright, with the tail as big as a kite. Definitely has a long tail on it. All right, I'm good with that. So there you have it, today's makeup. Star of David, Ardhaban, and the night sky. All right, so let me get set up here for this song that I'm doing today, and I think I'd mentioned it, didn't I? Yes, What Child Is This? Love this song. All right. There is my link just in case. All right. It's my zither. I love showing you my heart. I know, silly, but I love to. All right. Like I said, so just real quick, here's my music. I had printed off this easy sheet music, and then I printed off the words, and as I played this, just note by note, I figured out which chords I wanted to play, and then I wrote them over each of the words where I would be singing it. That is how I did this. All right. Set this up. Okay, where are my picks? Going with blue today, even though don't have blue here. All right. This is day 6 of our I'm going to start over. This is day 6 of the Carol Countdown to Christmas, and I am singing What Child Is This? What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ, the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him laud, the babe, the Son of Mary. Why lies he in such mean estate, where ox and donkeys are feeding? Good Christians, fear for sinners here. The silent word is pleading. Nails, spear shall pierce him through, the cross be borne for me, for you. Hail, hail the Word made flesh, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, come peasant king to own him. The King of Kings salvation brings, let loving hearts enthrone him. Raise, raise a song on high, the Virgin sings her lullaby. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. Thank you, Autumn. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much for being here with me. It's been day 6 of our Carol Countdown to Christmas. I have another song ready for tomorrow that I can't wait to do. Don't forget to share the video, like and follow my page, and join me next time. Have a great night. Bye.